Hello, hi teachers. So this is the instructional guide for primary 4, term 1, week number 10. All right. So I managed to find a new software that we can use to do annotation. This is called PDFX. I believe it's already installed right in our school's desktop. You might want to get yourself familiarized with that, right? But otherwise, I think it should be quite straightforward. So the way that you can do this is make sure that you click on annotate and then choose ink, okay, and set a 2 point. I think that's optimal size, and then you can choose a color as well, right? So I'm choosing red by default. Okay, so let's start with this week's topic. So for bar model drawing, I usually skip the learn segment and we just go straight into guided practice, right? So when we take the student through this, make sure that you draw it on screen, right? You got to show them how to do it. So for example, this question, there are 3,934 yellow, red, and yellow, orange marbles in a box. We can't do much yet. Why? Because you don't know what's the proportion of yellow to red to orange. So probably we can only start from the second sentence. So hence, let students know that they should draw from second sentence onwards here. But remember to label 3934 later. So there are twice as many yellow marbles as red. Ask them, right? So twice as many means what? Yellow more or red more? Twice as many yellow means yellow more, right? So they should draw it yellow twice as much as red, which is how this is supposed to be done here, right? So if this is red, right, label, yellow will be, if red is 1 unit, yellow will be 2 units, okay? So yeah, model, right, for them. And after that, next thing, and 309 more orange marbles than yellow marbles, right? So that means let's draw yellow. Which one is more? Orange is more, right? 309 more, right? So we draw orange. And because orange is 309 more than yellow, we draw the same thing as well, right? More, where's the more part? The more part will be here, 309, right? So then we label 309. Okay. Now, for bar model drawing, it is about finding the equivalent units. So therefore, this one over here and this batch here is the same, right? The yellow portion and the red portion, this portion is the same. So we split up. So therefore, we get 5 units. All right. And then 3934, where is 3934? The whole thing is 3934. Okay. So yeah, I don't have space here, but if you're working on the blank screen, right, that should be quite straightforward. Okay, now, so what does that mean? It means there is how many units here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 5 units plus 309. 5 units plus 309. Okay, equals to 3934. And then we need to get rid of the 309, right? Because it's about finding value of 1 unit. So therefore, get rid of 309 will be 309 minus 309. Anything you do the left, keep it balanced. So 309 minus 309 equals 0. 3934, then you have to minus 309. Okay? And you'll get the answer 3,625. Then find the value of 1 unit. How many red marbles are there? Red marble is 1 unit, so therefore it is 725. What about second question? How many more orange marbles than red marbles? Right? So orange is this, red marbles is this. Either student can find orange, right? Find out orange, 2 units plus 309, then minus 1 unit here. Or simply, the difference is here, isn't it? 1 unit plus 309. Easier, right? So 2 ways. Some students may need to find out the orange first, number of orange, then minus orange or red. But if you look at the bar model, you compare, right? The difference is actually just 1 unit plus 309 here. Okay. All right. Now, the second one is a common question that students may find it confusing. So, but again, right, let's draw it sentence by sentence. Start by drawing this. Ash has 326 more than Tom. Okay, so this portion here. And then Paul has 3 times as much money as Ash. That means that if Ash is this portion here, all right, Paul has 3 times, you got to draw it 3 times. Right, so all these are 326, right? They need to know that 326. Okay, and the total is 4194. Right, after that, they can form the equation, right? Guide them through how to get the answer. Okay, and the rest should be fine. Okay, then I've circled some question in class, right, for them to do. So this one is a bit different. Why? Because look at this portion here, right? This portion is not given, but rather the last part. So the challenge here is many students would think that it is the same method. 5 units equals to 1. First of all, no, they'll say 4 units. So 4 units equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 9. 4 units equals 3295 minus 525. But that's not the way that it works here. What is happening here is 4 units plus this 1 unit equals 3295. But because they don't know what this, oh, sorry, not one. Well, I shouldn't say 1 unit. I beg your pardon. 4 units plus this unknown part equals to 3295. But they don't know what this unknown part is. So what they need to do, right, is if I don't know what this unknown part is, what if I make this into 5 units? All right, so this is 5 units minus 525. All right, or rather, sorry. In order to make 5 minutes, 5 units, right, I got to add 525. So that means once I add 525, I get 5 units, and the other side of the equation, 3295, I need to add 5 as well. Right? I always teach this like I need to add 5 to 5 as well. I always teach this like a weighing scale. Anything you to keep things in balance, if you take away 2 oranges from the left, you got to take away 2 oranges from the right. If you add 3 pears to the left, you got to add 3 pears to the right to keep it balanced. So therefore, if I'm adding 525 to the left to make it 5 units, then I got to add 525 to the right. Okay, so explain it that way. And then I see let's do question 4 together with them. Question 4 a bit challenging as well, right? Here, if you draw the model, right, Tim has $548 more than Gary, so this is the first portion here. But Tim also has 2 times as much money as Nick. So in order to draw 2 times money as Nick, right, you have to split this up into 2. This portion is easy because you can split it up into 1 unit, 1 unit. But this portion here, right, you got to split divided by 2 as well, right? So therefore, 1 of this comes here to Nick, and 1 of this comes here, right? So you got to explain that way. All right, so this one may be a bit more challenging. Do take some time to explain to the students, and then once you get the model out, right, they should be able to answer the question. Okay, I think I've circled some more questions there. Let me see for them to do. So I foresee that there will be some challenges. Do question 11. 11 requires some transferring, right? James has twice as much money as Roy. So start drawing James as much as Roy first. If James gives 1069 to Roy, they will have equal amount of money. So from this portion here, right, ask them. So initially, this is what the model looked like. Okay. How many units do I transfer over there to make that equal? So it's actually 1 whole unit. So therefore, this 1 whole unit must 1069. Okay. And then after that, let's try another one. I think probably question 16, right? Where there's a base here. This is like a sandbox question, right? The box and the sand kind of thing. So Helen is base here. Wendy and Alan are 434. Then Helen and Betty have 2380. Wendy has 4 times as much as Betty, who has more money. Right, so Helen is a common one. That's why we separate it out. And the comparison would be just Wendy and Betty. Right? And that's it, right? For this week's word problem. This week's primary 4 topic. Thank you.